Hey, Bringhurst Plumbing. My name is Gavin Kraft, and first off, I just want to say thank you to Mona for being so kind over the phone to provide me the email address so I can send this video over to you guys. So I'm just going to jump right into it and show you guys 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. So I've found that a lot of local business owners are so busy actually running their business that they don't really have the time to learn how the internet can really help them grow. And oftentimes, the only hesitation they have when it comes to working with someone is they just don't know who they can trust or who's actually an expert. So I found that by giving local business owners this simple free attack plan of real actionable steps that they can actually take to grow their business often leads to many of those business owners reaching back out whenever they need help with their marketing. So if by the end of the video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can really help your business grow, just shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if you'd rather just take this free attack plan and run with it yourself, that's totally fine too. All I'm asking for from you is just some feedback on the video once you're all finished watching it. All right, now let's get into those 3 things that will set your company apart from the competition without wasting any more of your time or mine. All right, so the first thing I want to go over is content. So you guys need at least 1,500 words on your homepage to be optimized with Google. So I went ahead, copied all your words, put it in a word counter, and you guys are sitting at 374 words. And like I was saying, Google's really looking for right around 1,500 for real optimization. Now, if we take a look at one of your biggest competitors in the area, this is Walker Plumbing, Heating and Air. I went ahead and I copied all of their content, put it in a word counter, and they're sitting at 811 words. Now, again, that's a very beautiful number as Google's really looking for 1,500 words for that real optimization. But it's also important to note that including quality keywords throughout your content will help Google understand exactly what your page is all about. So when those keywords match for what people are actually searching for, your page becomes more relevant, which means higher rankings, more clicks, and ultimately more customers finding you instead of your competitors. Now, if you take a look at the software I use over here called Ahrefs, you can see I have your URL in here. Now, within your current content, you have 3 organic keywords. Now, those 3 organic keywords are responsible for an additional 1 click to your website each month. But if we look at the competitors, they have 73 organic keywords within their content, and those keywords are responsible for 633 clicks to their website each month. So what you can do in this situation is click right here on their keywords, and you can see exactly what's working for them. So what you can do is go through and find all of the keywords that are relatable to your business and the services that you offer. Find the ones with the highest search volume and the lowest K score, and then implement these keywords within your new 1,500 words of content on your homepage for real optimization. Now, that brings me to the second point, which is citations. So what citations are is pretty much your name, address, and phone number, and anywhere this information can be found online. So you might be asking, well, why is that important? Well, when you have more citations being found online, you rank higher and higher in the Google map pack here. And as you can see, I just searched plumbing, St. George, Utah, and these 3 businesses have the most citations, which is why they're ranking in these top 3 spots. So if you take a look at this resource I use called WhiteSpark, I've got your business in here, and it's showing that you have 25 citations being found online. So I like to get right around 100 to 200 citations so that you can just dominate this top spot in the Google map pack. So that brings me to my third and final point, which is backlinks. So in simple terms, what backlinks are, it's when site A is giving credibility to site B. So say, for example, there was a well-known blog post in St. George that does plumbing reviews. Now, they just happen to mention Bringhurst Plumbing. Now, the credibility that their website has is now going to be transferred to your website. Google's going to reward it, turn it into authority, and then rank your website higher and higher in the organic search. Now, it's important to note that not all backlinks are created equal. Say Pizza Hut wrote an article around Bringhurst Plumbing. Yes, that's a backlink, but it's not really a relative backlink since, you're not slinging pizzas, you're, working with the plumbing systems. So if you take a look at Ahrefs over here, you can see that you have 74 backlinks. Now, 35 of those backlinks are actually giving you that a credibility and authority to rank up higher and higher. Now, if we take a look at the competitor, they have 505 backlinks, but 227 of those are actually giving them that authority to rank up higher and higher in the organic search. So what you can do is click right here, and you can see all of the directories that are powering and giving them authority. And then you can register your business in all of these same directories. And then the ones with the higher domain rating will have more authority behind it and rank your website higher and higher in the Google search. Now, after you snag all 227 of these, I like to get an additional 100, maybe even 200 authoritative backlinks so that you can just dominate the competitors in all three of the aspects that we're talking about. So just to start wrapping things up, number one, we talked about content, the importance of having 1,500 words on your homepage and including relative keywords so that people are able to find your site easier. Number two, citations. We talked about having at least 100 to 200 of these citations so that you're able to dominate this top spot in the Google Map Pack. And number three, backlinks. You just need more authoritative, credible links linking over to your website so that Google can recognize and reward you and start ranking you higher and higher within the organic search. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? So you've got two options. You can take everything I showed you today and start applying these strategies yourself. And honestly, that'd be awesome. You could possibly start seeing your business climb toward that number one spot starting today. But if you'd rather take the faster route and allow yourself to actually stay focused on your business and save yourself the time, I'd love to chat with you one-on-one just to answer any questions you might have and get to know you and your business goals a little bit better. That way I can put together a more clear idea of the results you can realistically expect and put together a more detailed plan for your future growth. So with that being said, you can reach me directly at 435-640-5329. And I really look forward to hearing back from you guys. Thank you again and have a great rest of your day.